Hello, and welcome to the first Jeff recording. I was really excited about this capture age thing. I was texting Michael and I said, hey, it'd be cool if you could zoom out a little more. And he said, I'm zoomed as much as I can. So I started researching a little bit, and there's this thing called capture age. It shows a ton of things. One thing is we can zoom out as much as we want when we're watching a replay. And a bunch of other things that I'll show you guys as we go. So in this game, Jono wanted to do something a little bit more, a little bit different. It's only a 30-minute treaty, and it's on arena. So we're here at 29 minutes 54 seconds. I've got it paused, and we've got Jeff, myself as the poles on Team 1 in purple. In blue, we've got Michael as the Mayans. In teal, we've got Taylor as the Spanish. And then the flank on this side is Jake as the Britons. He's right up next to Jono, who's already putting up a castle, a defensive castle. It's a great move when it's a 30-minute treaty. We've got Cody, who is very used to playing without any treaty at all. 30-minute treaty benefits him a lot. He was really excited about this. Here's the Bulgarians, a very good arena civ. We have Tanner in teal, or not in teal, in gray as the Goths, and we have Barzy in his classic yellow as the Teutons. So some interesting things here is each player, you can see in the top left, that's how many they have queued up to be built. And in the bottom right, you can see what's actually built. So Jono has 16 skirmishers queued up, 4 skirmishers built and on the map. More interesting, something I'll look at more commonly is how many military units each team has. So we have 41 at treaty drop opposed to 9. So we're a little bit more ready for the treaty drop. I'm going to press play here and we'll go from there. Treaty has dropped. On this side, Jake has 21 halbs, a battering ram. Taylor's got some halbs. Here I come in. I was so disappointed that Barzy was ready with the castle. I wanted to stick an offensive castle just right here. But instead, here I come to try and get the wall. We've got this cheating thing from Michael over here, attacking with his scout. And then Barzy shows up with some mangonels. So we take that down, and then he's also got knights coming out. Barzy's ready at the get-go, to be honest. Over here, Taylor's hitting the gate. That castle's coming in strong. Jake's trying to hit this wall, but there's houses behind it, so it's not doing much. The gates actually has less HP or less armor. It's easier to take down for future reference. And just peacefully back here, we've got Cody building some units. Tanner's starting to get ready as the pocket back here with some barracks, and he's got this castle. And he's coming forward already, actually. Tanner's got some units coming up. And Barzy's got Teutonic Knights too. Oof. I'm trying to put up a castle here. A lot of good resources here that I want to protect. And still, it's kind of a 2v1 for Jono here. Here comes Cody, coming to save the day. Might be too late though, because that's knights coming in to raid. We'll see how it goes. I actually didn't see it during the game. I was more focused on this. I'm building another castle. I don't have murder holes yet. It's fun to play these earlier games where you got to decide what technologies you want and what's going to be most valuable. So these knights are coming in strong. Good job, Taylor. That's going to be a really strong Castle Age raiding unit. Being played in a way that we're not used to seeing him. I've got an Obuk back here that goes sneaky, killing some vills. Cody's coming in. He's got some rams. He's fighting them off, but at this point Jono's been taken down to a total of 45 pop or so. That's tough. That's tough. And we're up quite a bit in military. So over here, I don't have murder holes, and these pikemen are taking out a castle. And I forgot I had these Obuk already just in here. Over here, Cody's kind of streaming in. He's not massing, he's just kind of streaming in, but he's also being offensive. Not just defensive towards Jono, not just to help Jono, but he's ready to come and try and hit Jake. And here I'm building a town center. I want these resources pretty bad. And now Michael is finally showing up as my pocket. And Tanner's showing up much stronger as the pocket over here. Cody's showing up very strongly, but at this point, they've really hurt Jono. The 2v1 at the beginning here was pretty rough. And so here I'm trying to convert some of these Teutonic Knights, which are very expensive, strong units. So to convert them instead of killing them is worth a lot in this early stage of the game before it's that 45-minute tree that we're used to. Still just units trickling in. He really needs to mass these. But he's trickling them in and he's attacking. Jake put up another wall, being real defensive there. I'm going to try taking all that information away. Tell me what you guys like better. We still get the mini-map. You know, we're still pretty zoomed out where we can see a lot of what's going on. Barzy's playing fantastically. Trying to take that castle out with onagers. If I'd seen that, I would have just hit it with the castle. But still, I'm trying to convert these guys, which comes in pretty strong. And Tanner is trickling a lot of... He's doing the Goth thing. Coming in strong with the Goths. At this point, Jono's pretty hurt. But Cody's saying, hey, we'll stop attacking. They're defending really well. Let's let Jono rebuild. He's building a castle here. He's bringing all his helps over into Jono's base. And I got to imp, so I've got Trebs. And that's when this is about to be in our favor. These walls do a great job of protecting, especially when you got some onagers, some Teutonic Knights. There's some trade going on from us. A little bit going on for them. And Cody also got to imp. So he's ready to bring Trebs in, and when you play these non-treaty games, or this only a 30-minute treaty game, the moment you get to imp and you can build Trebs is a glorious moment. When the other people can't quite yet, you can really start to plow into them. So you're going to see that both Cody over here, I think, and us over here get into imp and throwing out a handful of Trebs. It takes down your defenses. And now pretty soon, so we're converting some more, we're just going to come in with knights and raid, just like you saw happen to Jono. And there's not much you can do. A couple conversions coming in strong for Barzy, but not enough. Now Taylor kind of stops messing around over here, and he's ready to just hit him in the middle. He's getting this map control with castles. He doesn't have murder holes yet. He still has knights, I think. I took out the overlay. I can't really see what things are by clicking on them. Building a castle here, coming into raid. Tanner's trying to stop it all with Tanner's Goth units coming in. But Michael's here to stop the Goths with a bunch of Arbalests. So over here, we've got these Trebs, so they're ready to take out any defenses. Taylor's kind of giving up over here. Well, he's starting to bring some stuff over. And Taylor's trying to hit him at the source. Jono's got a little something he's trying to rebuild. And I'm going to bring the overlay back here. I wish I could just take this away. I think there's ways to do it. I just need to look into it. But at this point, the enemy team, Team 2, is up on military. They have bigger military numbers. And they're coming in strong. They're about to take out Jake from the looks of it. Because they got these Trebs. They've got all the way up here to Siege Ram coming in. And they've got Helps that are gonna counter Taylor's Knights. Looks like Taylor's up to Cavalier now. Is that right? No, he's up to Paladin. So he's ready to come in strong. He's trying to just get this map control. And at this point, we've built this castle. We've raided into Barzy. Trebs are taking out buildings. He's trying to get away with as many villas as he can out back. And I'm trying to build a castle here to get more map control, get these resources. And Jake is screaming for help at this point, saying, "Hey, I'm just dead. I'm gonna try and rebuild back here." Uh-oh, one Halb got back. They took care of him. Bill's fighting back. Always a good thing. Michael's trying to pivot over here to help Jake. And he's not on my side anymore. Which is a bummer, because I really need archers to take out the Goths. To stop the Goths. We're fighting under a castle, that's no good. We're taking out as much as we can. Making sure Barzy gets dead. Might just up the speed here a little bit. So they're taking out Jake. We've got Trebs now coming in from Taylor, so this is looking strong. Barzy's holding on. You know, he's building more castles. He's still got a lot of bills. And he never really leaves the game completely. He has a presence the whole game. Because I'm out of these archers, the Goths are now just nasty. Their numbers are too high. He stopped my castle with all his infantry. So I try again to put one up here. That one goes up successfully. Again, just trying to get these resources. Taylor's up here. And lots of two-handed swordsmen coming in from Cody to stop him. Taking out all these. Oh, and he's got some Conics coming in to take out all those Trebs. Michael's now strong over here. Jake's kind of doing what Jono was just doing, trying to rebuild. And it looks like before Jono has a chance to spit out more military, let's see where his resources. He has enough to make some military. This is something that's hard when you don't play a treaty game. It's hard to know when to start building military again when you're rebuilding. You just gotta get them out as early as possible. Because this looks ugly. And then Barzy, like I said, stays relevant. He's trebbing down. He's helping Cody take Taylor out of the middle. I'm starting to say, hey, I really need those archers. Can you come back, Michael, please? And I'm also finally teched into chemistry, and I've got bombard cannons coming out. Bummer. That Treb was ready to take out that castle. So I'm really struggling to keep map control over here. But I come and I'm... got Obix. Barzy's coming up here again. As soon as I see him, I come and take him out. And again, Leo the Hobo's just getting beat up on by Michael now. Because Taylor was hitting here though, Jake didn't get totally beat. He's rebuilding. Cody had to address this. And Barzy's just stayed relevant. He's got a handful of Teutonic Knights. He's got Trebs coming in. And once I got these archers back to back me up, and these bombard cannons, we do start taking up more of the map here. And at this point in the game, let's see, we have a little bit less military. So it's really anybody's game still. We've kind of taken out 2 people though, and they've taken out 1. Here's Jono trying to rebuild. Here's Trebs and Knights coming from Barzy, ready to trap me down a little bit. Once we saw these guys, we took them out. And I'm mining here. I mined all this down. Now Tanner's trying to sneak some vills through and build here. So this big map control with castles in the middle is super strong because it killed 4 or 5 of the villagers. But Taylor sees it. It also gives you vision on it. Make sure you know what's going on. And he stopped the forward push from Tanner. Something I know I missed in this game was earlier Tanner comes in and tries to hurt our trade. Tries to kind of sneak by. And if you want to look here, there's a rewind button, but it's only in the paid version of Caps Rage. So we can only watch it in forward until we start maybe paying. I don't know how much it even costs. Still something I need to look into. But here we go. Tanner never lets us in. He keeps the Goth thing going. We never really come in too strong. They've retaken all of this. Jono just has this little stronghold here. But here comes a castle from Michael. Inevitably, he's gonna go down. Alright, now we've got Barzy coming in, we've got Cody coming in to stop me. Big onager shots on all of this. And these archers are just taking out the Goth horde. So we've got this map control, we're building here, we're taking resources that were originally Jono's. And resources are key when you don't have enough time to really get a lot of trade going. And get a lot built up. This 30-minute treaty I really enjoyed. I don't know about other people. I really enjoyed it. Just brings more dimensions into the game, in my opinion. We got Obix coming for me. We're starting to take the lead here, 160 to 100. We're starting to put up castles here. They don't go up because of Barzy's Treb. But we're trying to take more map control, get these resources secured. And at this point, Jono's totally gone. He's got 3 vills here. Just 3. That's all he has. And look at Barzy's strong rebuild. Cody's having a fight over here, so it looks like Cody's just about to get taken out. He's bringing some stuff there, but it's open. Lots of siege rams. Lots coming in. Michael's sneaking out some of these Eagle Warriors, and they're calling it. It's over. The most built units were Obuks by me, 332 of them, and Halberdiers by Cody, if that's anything you wanted to know. Alright. So we can quit out of this, and then we should be able to still just see stats here. Leave map will take us to statistics. Total score went to me. Military score went to me, which gave me MVP. And then economy, we had Michael had the best economy. Taylor had the most technologies, and society score. All of those people are on the same team. Wow. So military units killed. It looks like our team just killed a lot more. Michael and I, we were killing the Goth Horde. That's essentially what it was. Because here's Tanner Pursley. He lost a lot of units. Buildings raised was by me. Units converted. Those 5 conversions, they were so early that they were actually just really strong. Largest army, a lot of halberdiers from Samus Lords, from Cody there. Economy, we had the most food from Taylor, the most wood by Tanner. Somewhat surprising as he's the Goths. He did send 3,000 resources. Stone collected was for me. I was the Poles, so collecting stone also generated gold. So I had the most gold. Also I had a lot of relics. No trade carts. I didn't want to waste any pop on that when there's resources to just grab. Tribute sent. I sent 1,100 to Jake, and it looks like he sent it to Barzy to help him rebuild, which was really good for their team. It was a good game. Festus Feudal was me at 12. Cody had 1630 and 3116 for Imp. That's a pretty early Imp. But with that early Imp, I don't think he was quite there to help Jono in time, and Jono was kind of getting 2v1'd. I think that's a big reason why the game went the way it did. Because here's the timeline, and Jono just kind of gets taken out right here early on. And Cody's got military. They're just kind of sitting around, and he got 2v1'd. Jake gets taken out here by Cody. It was a good game. It was actually fairly close. I think if Jono hadn't been taken out so quick, it would have been a much closer game. And it was pretty close. It was a good game. That's it for my only. I guess I'll do one more. I'm gonna do game 2 today for rewatches. Thanks for rewatching with me. You guys have a good one.